son's name was Pedro. They also had a pet kangaroo called Skippy. One day Mummy B said to Pedro,
"We can't afford to even buy a barbecue. We'll have to sell our kangaroo Skippy to the tourists."
Okay, Mummy B, I will take Skippy to the market and sell him.
On the way to town, Pedro came across an old surfer dude coming down the road.
"G'day there, mate. What are you doing with the room? Are you taking him into town to sell?"
Yes, sir. Are you interested in buying him?
"Well, no, but I would like to trade him for these magic prawns."
Okay, go for it.
Pedro and the old surfer dude traded, but Skippy was such a loyal roo that he escaped from the surfer, and he and Pedro was so excited he ran all the way home, stopping for a tinny on the way.
Mummy B, look what I got from the old surfer, some magic prawns.
Pedro's mum became very angry with Pedro.
"How could you be such a fool? There's no such thing as magic prawns, you plank."
Mummy B took the magic prawns from Pedro and threw them out of the window into the garden. Pedro and Mummy B did not have anything to eat for dinner, so they finished their tinnies and went to bed. Next morning, Pedro and Mummy B had a big surprise. During the night, the prawns had grown. They had grown into a thick gum tree, so tall it was in the clouds.
It's truth, Mother. I wonder where it ends.
He jumped on the gum tree and began to climb. He climbed and climbed until he reached the clouds. At the top, he found a path, which led all the way to the front door of an enormous pub. When Pedro knocked on the door, the landlord answered.
"Yeah, what do you want? What do you want?"
Please, ma'am, I'm hungry and thirsty.
"You'll be in a whole heap of strife if you don't shove off now. My koala eats little boys and he'll be home soon."
Suddenly the earth shook with the koala's footsteps. Pedro darted into the pub.
"Quickly, hide in here."
The woman picked Pedro up and put him in the oven. The koala entered the kitchen shortly after. The woman had closed the door.
Crikey, what are you cooking, woman?
"You must be smelling the crocodile steak from last night. I'll bring you some more."
Never mind that. Bring me my magic dolphin, Flipper.
The woman brought the koala his magic dolphin. Pedro peeked out and watched as the dolphin laid golden snag after golden snag.
"What are snags? What are snags?"
Sausages, you idiot! Soon the koala was asleep and snoring. Pedro sneaked out of the oven and grabbed the magic dolphin called Flipper. But the dolphin clicked loudly and woke the koala up.
Come back, you thief.
Pedro ran like he had wind. He climbed down the gum tree, but the koala was close behind him. Pedro saw Skippy sat at the bottom of the tree.
Stay there.
Right, Skippy's there, is it? Right.
What's that, Skip? You're getting an axe, Skip? Good idea.
When Pedro reached the bottom, both of them took an axe and chopped down the gum tree. Down tumbled the koala, and with a mighty groan he fell dead on the ground.
Mummy B, look what I found at the pub. A magic dolphin called Flipper that lays golden snags.
Pedro's mom smiled and gave Pedro a big hug. Mummy B and Skippy lived happy ever after. Thanks to the golden snag, they can now afford to have a barbecue on the beach every day.
Hey!
making the puppets.
If I can get out.
Stay in there. Stay in there, will you? Everyone.
No,
Oh, oh, where's the axe go? Angela has been coming every week, and everyone here's been making the puppets and doing the koalas and making the prawns. Dora made the prawns. So thanks very much for that. Have plans for Christmas.
And thank you to our puppeteer. Let's give him a big clap.